Yo, what is up, guys? I just read that, 'cause why not? Um, this is the second part of the entire Conjuring timeline thing, and I think it's 8:45. I have to finish recording this and editing by 9:30 if I want to get the video out in time tomorrow. Last minute, but I've had so much schoolwork so far this year, and it's just the beginning of the year. So anyways, let's get right into this. Record a couple stories that are in the timeline, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so 1973, Los Angeles, La Llorona enters the story. The Curse of La Llorona doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the whole world of the Warrens and their room of artifacts. It's actually based on a tale from Latin American folklore about the Wailing Woman, who drowned her two kids and whose spirit continues to haunt the riverbank in search of kids she can drag to a watery grave. Did I just sound like a robot right there? Sorry. I'm like listening to myself, and it's kind of hard to read and listen to myself at the same time. Anyways, Anna Tate Garcia is a social worker who gets mixed up in the La Llorona mess when she takes the sons of a woman named Patricia Alvarez to the police. Unwittingly allowed the Wailing Woman access to kill them. As a result, Anna's own children are targeted by the spirit, so Anna seeks help from Father Perez, the priest from Annabelle, who obviously has some experience with evil beings. He tells her about a former priest named Rafael Overa who can banish the entity. But they finally do, but not before Patricia tries to hand Anna's kids over to La Llorona in exchange for her own. In the end, Anna keeps the necklace that once belonged to the Wailing Woman. Jeez. Sorry, guys. In a deleted scene, it's revealed that she hands the necklace over to Raphael, who knows some people on the East Coast that handled this sort of thing. Alright, I'll show you guys the deleted scene if it'll let me see it. Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot find it. There's a website that it took me to called the deleted scenes, but literally the only thing that pops up is another Conjuring timeline explained, the scariest moments in the Conjuring series, and top 10 horrifying scary movies to watch. So, nope, could not find it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, can't find it. So, let's just get back to the story. So, 1976 to 1977, England. Valak comes back for The Conjuring 2. Valak makes its return in 2016's Conjuring 2, the film that sees Ed and Lorraine Warren finally defeat the Marquise of Snakes. Is that what it is? Marquise? I don't know. Maybe. Beginning in 1976, the couple is investigating the infamous Amityville murders, and Lorraine has a vision where one of the murdered DeFeo. I might not be pronouncing these right. I'm sorry if I'm not. DeFeo children leads her to the basement, and she comes face to face with Valak and a vision of her husband's death. Lorraine continues to see visions of the demon nun even as their pair travel to Enfield, England, where the Hodgson family has been experiencing paranormal activity. The eldest daughter, Janet, is particularly susceptible to the haunting, which manifests itself as both the home's previous owners and as the Crooked Man. Essentially, a giant creepy skeleton with a fondness for bells. Basically, okay, I kind of like read that like it wasn't the end of the sentence, but that is. When it appears as though the entire haunting is a hoax, but put on by the family to gain fame, the Warrens pack up their things to leave. But Lorraine soon realizes that Valak has been behind the entire thing, and they return to the house in a last-ditch effort to save a possessed Janet, who at this point is trying to jump out a window. Ed grabs her but almost falls to his death, in the process leaving Lorraine to go head-to-head with Valak herself. She succeeds in banishing the demon by using its name and pulls Ed to safety. 1980s, America. What's next for the Conjuring universe? The Conjuring 3 may have just started filming in June 2019, but we already know at least a few things about its story. In December 2018, James Wan told Bloody Disgusting that the third film would indeed be based on one of the Warren's actual case files, as opposed to one of their haunted artifacts. Do you like hearing me breathe, you know, just like at the end of the sentence? Anyways, it's this guy who was on the trial for committing a murder. He said, "I think it's the first time in American history where the defendant used possessions as an excuse." During the 1980s, Ed and Lorraine Warren did in fact work on a case in Brookfield, Connecticut, in which a man on trial for murder claimed to have been possessed by the devil at the time. Wan's statement is further confirmation of what Conjuring being spammed. Anyways, sorry guys. One statement is further confirmation of what Conjuring series producer Peter Safran told Joe Blow in May 2017 about the film. I might not be pronouncing those words correctly. I'm sorry, these names. There are some cases that maybe aren't as well known, but they spent a fair bit of time researching and were part of them. He said, "Clearly we can't do another haunted house movie, right? We can't do another supernatural possession in a house with a family in peril. So instead of a creepy mansion, it looks like we're getting the same instead." Alright. I guess that's it, guys. Not as long as I thought it was going to be. Like, there's way more that if you guys want me to read, I can. It's like every Conjuring movie ranked worst to best and other things. But if you guys liked this video, shorter than I thought it was going to be, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.